Okay, time to get serious.
In the world this week.
Oh god, oh no, oh no! I've forgotten my glasses. I took my dad's. Oh wow, my dad is blind. News desk. News blazer. I have repressed urges to be a news anchor, and if you don't want to indulge those in the news this week. News.
News.
News. News. It's news o'clock. News. News. What are you doing?
Sexing.
News.
It's the news.
News. News. It's news o'clock, bitch. News. Wait to miss your face, Dad.
News. I was meant to take them off. News.
I have no one to focus the camera on me. It's not the same. News.
News.
News. News.
I like how we didn't plan that, but it just happened anyway. News.
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 News. News.
News.
News.
News.
Enough fun now, okay? Enough of that. It's time for something very serious.
Serious.
Every single day there are miracles and strange goings-on in this world that for some reason people think are less important than the economy or an oil spill. But it is our duty to share these stories with you.
Also, it'll give you something to talk about with colleagues on that awkward Monday morning back at work.
Absolutely. See, this is a service to humanity. Forget Newsbeat, okay? This is Internet News.
Internet News.
It is time for Internet News. Here is Internet News.
This is the Internet News.
It's now time to penetrate your brain with Internet News. This is the Internet News.
This is the Internet News.
Let's go to Dan and Phil in the studio.
This is the Internet News.
Thanks, Dan and Phil. Oh, so professional, those guys. Back to Dan and Phil in the studio.
Thanks for that, Dan and Phil.
Those two weirdos, though, speaking at the same time. Clearly they need to get a life.
Need to get a life.
It's weird.
This is the Internet News.
Thanks, Dan and Phil.
Thanks.
An example that the BBC cloning tanks are now perfectly ready and safe to use.
The Internet News.
Thanks, Dan and Phil from our news studio. Did you see that his glasses broke?
I saw.
We really need to give them a bigger budget, those guys. No one appreciates how hard they work. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Wow, the tension between those guys gets more dramatic every week.
I know, right?
This is the Internet News.
Internet News.
Our top story today is all about watermelons.
That was the Internet News.
Back to Dan and Phil in the studio.
Give me half the money.
This is awkward.
The Internet News.
Those guys, seriously, who hired them? Got a bombshell to drop. We're going on hiatus.
You can't just say the H word. You can't just throw the H word out there.
This is our last live radio show for the moment.
Oh,
it's over.
End of the news.
Yes.
End of the news.
End of the news.
End of the news.
End of the news.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
With my life.
End of the news.
End.